What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Compound today. Looking at this thing, I'm going to try to make a very brief video, but we had a very nice pump up, man. This is what they call a breakout. This is, in the sense, a very true to its nature breakout. High volume coming out of this low volume range that we were just kind of moving sideways in for more or less about a month and a half. And very, very bullish mark to get out of that there, right? Let's see, from this top here to the low point, we are finding resistance at the 1414. We're coming down now. It's very common, you guys, very, very, very common to go from your 1414, your 1272, your 1618, whatever, and come back down to your 886. It's very, very common. And that 886 is sitting there right at $44. The 786 itself is sitting at 43, just a little bit under $43. And you could even, it's also fairly common to come down to your 618. Any of these three targets from about 44 to, let's call it $41.50 would make sense to me. I personally do have a very large buy order for Compound set at $42, and I have one set at $43, and I have one set at $41, but the biggest one is at $42. I might, just looking at this chart, man, I might move that up. I might disperse it differently. Maybe I'll keep one at 42, but I'll take like half of it out and put it at 44. Maybe, I don't know. I might layer between $44 to $41, somewhere in there. 44 to 42, man. Something in that, because again, rejecting this area, finding resistance here. The area that you would find support on is not the 100. The 100 itself is not, there was a bug. The 100 itself is not a fib level. It can be respected, it can be significant, sure, but more often than not, you find support on this 886 specifically. Again, still a decent likelihood of the 786 and still a decent likelihood of the 618 as well. I don't expect that we will see prices below $41.65 for Compound again until the end of the cycle, until the next bear cycle, if not ever again. Or for a very long time. Ooh, I cannot talk with debris in my throat. I ate some peanuts, man. They get the best of me sometimes. But long story short, you guys, I think that we are going to have some kind of pullback again between about $41.50 to $44, just under $44 actually. And then from there, I think that it's game on, man. I think this thing is going places. Where's it going? Let's see. Bring it out on the weekly here. From this top to this bottom. Finding resistance at your, look at that. Look at this, man. Finding resistance at your 382. Coming back down, finding support at your 236. Classic, man. 236 is right there at $43. I'm going to move my buy orders up, man. I'm going to move it up to like $43 to $44 personally. I've bought some at, I think the first time I bought was at $58, and I've DCA'd down. I did buy some below $40. I think, I would say that my average, I'm in the green right now. I know that I'm in the green right now, but my average, I don't know what my average would be. Probably around like $46, $45, something like that. So I am going to buy a little bit below that average, hopefully. And then from there, guys, miraculous things. Let's see. This could go, again, somewhere in this sweet spot here. That would be around $61 to $65 right there. And if and when we show a positive reaction with this price range, we're looking at $109 to $150. Maybe not by the end of the year. Maybe by the end of the year. Hard to say, man. Definitely by the end of the cycle. By the end of the cycle, guys, I expect prices much higher for Compound. I actually think the prices, we're at $47 now. I think that this thing can go all the way up to $8,000 from top to bottom. The 1618 is right there at $8,886. And from a mathematical standpoint, if we look at this on CoinGecko here, I got to refresh this here. Okay, whatever. We'll just do it like this. Comp. There we go. Market cap of 324 million. Let's call it 325 million. From the current price, right? Current price all the way up to the 1618. That would be a 180x, a 180x. Let's call it a 200x, just to make the math easy. 200x from 325 million. Well, a 100x would equal 32.5 billion. So a 200x would equal 65 billion. $65 billion. That's a high market cap. That is a very high market cap. But it is undeniably an achievable market cap. We've seen a handful, dozens of cryptos achieve that kind of market cap in a cycle, you know, starting at market caps that were lower than this even. So Shiba Inu is a perfect example. But I actually don't know. Let me, before I eat my words on that, let's see. Sheeb. I know it started off at a lower market cap than this, but let me just see what its all-time high was. Ooh, 40 billion. Okay, 40 billion. Still though, over 100x from here, because again, 100x would be 32.5 billion, right? Right. Yeah, 32.5 billion. So still over 100x at 40 billion. But anyways, I think that this price at 8,886 is totally possible. If not that price, new all-time highs, in my opinion, would at a minimum take us to about $2,500, somewhere around there, which would still be about a 50x, okay, give or take, buying at the current price. So very bullish things in store for Compound. I do think it has that potential. If we take Comp USD on Binance, you can see that, you know, you had a lot of volume coming in back at this low here. And then if we take Comp USDT on Binance, because I think it has, or no, it does, I don't know why, but you have more volume even here on this low, coming out of this low, man, just miraculous actually. So I would expect very nice accumulation phase. You haven't even broken out of it yet. I would expect that spectacular things will happen when we get above that $69 area, which again is right around this sweet spot, right around the $61 to $65 area, right around that sweet spot. So we break above that, it's on from there. I do think that it's going to go up higher. At the moment, looking at this thing, I would expect that it moves down to about $44 to $41.50. I am planning to buy this little mini drop that we're going to get, scoop some more up before it goes up. This previous area of resistance might turn into support. That's right there at $45. We could wick a little bit below it, right? A little bit below it. This on a daily basis, the daily high close right here is at $44. So, you know, the more I talk, man, the more I'm like, man, I should probably just set a buy order at $44 and call it good there. Maybe 43 at the minimum. I don't know. My lowest buy order right now for Compound is at 41, but I'm thinking about moving it up to 43. And then 44 and 45, and just disperse it evenly. I like putting it in threes. More oftentimes than not, you guys, with the way that I do things, the lowest order does not get hit. The lowest order does not get hit. So it's rare that I put the majority of my money in at the lowest order. I did it with Bitcoin Cash, and it didn't get hit, you know what I mean? So about 40% of my position that I wanted to get in Bitcoin Cash, I did get in. But that's why you do this. That's why you set layers, because you should never try to catch the exact bottom, because you're not going to, you will catch the exact bottom in your life. You will if you try to, but it'll happen like once out of every 10 times or less than that, you know? Where if you prepare to catch above the bottom, you know, especially if you have like a realistic, some people might plan to catch above the bottom and then it dumps from there, okay? But those people also might be buying in the middle of a bull market or bear market. You know, you see this low here and you're like, oh, I'm going to buy right here. This was the absolute low, and then it just shits the bed. Well, we're fresh in a bear market. You know, kind of time your cycles. Understand the charts too. We came out of this like immense kind of, instead of accumulation, what am I looking for? Distribution phase. And we just came down out of it, man. Like we were definitely not done by that time. So I'm getting off basis here. I just want to finish with saying I think we go a little bit lower, and then I think miraculous things are in store for Compound. I think this is just the beginning, you guys. I don't know if we're going to move up immediately. I think we're getting there, but I don't think that we're quite ready just yet. Man, it just is crazy. Because like you look at it on the daily. We were in this accumulation phase, right? Like just keep in mind, if I haven't lost anybody yet with my ramblings, I'm sorry I ramble so much, but I'm not sorry. You're welcome. with this accumulation phase, look at the pop you had. Look at that pop. Just look like that is the biggest candle by far that you've seen throughout this whole range. Okay. Now we bring it out to a monthly. Same kind of idea, right? You're in this accumulation range. When you break out of it, what kind of candle are you going to get? It's going to be massive, man. On a monthly scale, it's going to be massive. Can it happen by the end of the year? Maybe. Can it, can we take our time until sometime next year and then get our pop-up? Like in the middle of next year? Maybe. On a monthly scale, it won't take much time, but on like day-to-day scale, it could take half a year. It could take a year. It doesn't have to happen now. But when it does happen, you guys, this month here was a 55% pop. We're going to see something that is like double that in a month's time. Not in 1 month's time from now, but in a month's time total. And really, it was 55% on an open to close basis, but from low to high, you went up 155%. Now we're talking, right? Something like that, up to like $178, probably even higher. Like, dude, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. So before I ramble too much more, bullish on compound, very bullish on compound. I think that it's going to go up. Maybe in the meantime it goes down a little bit. If we look at the 4-hour RSI, looks like it could come down a little bit. But then from there, guys, bullish things, very, very bullish things. That's really all I have to say. So if you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.